And no one can ever take your place. There are going to be people that are prettier than you. There are going to be people that are smarter than you. There are going to be people who have more money than you. But they are not you. A hate comment for real, just block the bitch. Like, I'm telling you, the block button is such a beautiful invention, okay? Okay, this is gonna be a long video, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Hi guys, my name is Nazanin Kavari and I'm here to teach you how to be a bad bitch. I'm here to help you girls gain confidence because I know firsthand that being confident and loving yourself in the society that we live in today is probably one of the hardest things in the world, especially being a woman in this society. You just have so many unrealistic expectations of yourself. You know, so many women that are being idolized nowadays have, you know, fake boobs and fake ass and, you know, lip jobs and extensions and all that stuff, and I'm not hating on that at all. Like, girl, do you. I'm all for it. You know, I'm not opposed to plastic surgery. Who knows, maybe one day I'll get plastic surgery. But what I'm saying is, you know, not every girl, especially at a young age, has access to stuff like that. And, you know, seeing those girls be idolized all over your Instagram feed and social media and on TV and stuff, it can really put you down and make you feel like you're useless. I can just help one of you girls gain confidence and love yourself as much as I love myself, then this just makes it all worthwhile. You know, I just have a few tips for you guys, just a little bit of background and backstory to how I reached to the place where I am today, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So there's like a number of things that are inspiring me to make this video. One thing is this book right here, How to Be a Bad Bitch by the mother, Amber Rose. A lot of people hate on Amber Rose. They call her a hoe, they call her this, they call her that. And that is part of this video. Like, people are gonna hate on you, people are gonna say shit about you, but you know, people who are talking shit about Amber Rose, do you think they're doing better than her? Do you think they're rolling in more money than she is? Do you think they have a book? No, they don't, sweetheart. Anyways, so this is a great book, but I'm just gonna go into some points that she made and just how to be confident and love yourself. So starting, let's just go through my journey. So I have never always been this confident. I'm 17 now, but I know I look a lot older or whatever, but I done glowed up. Okay, I'll insert some pictures from when I was little. You know, I used to have the worst acne, and that's really what killed my confidence when I was younger. I used to have it all over my face, my chest, my back. I made a whole video on how I got rid of my acne. I used a really powerful drug called Accutane. You have to go to the dermatologist to get it. I mean, that's like a whole nother video on its own. But yeah, like while I was struggling with acne, this was during my middle school years, people would make fun of me for it so much. Like, that was their #1 target. Like, if they were trying to get to me, they would point out my acne. And it just killed me. And that's honestly, the silver lining with that is that's what got me into makeup, and that's like such a passion of mine now. You know, I remember I would go home crying in tears because kids would make fun of me for my acne. And now they're coming to me for makeup tips. So, you know, girl, shit gets better. Okay. A lot of you girls like to compliment me by saying, oh my gosh, I'm trash compared to you, or I'm a potato. I just want one of my tips to be that just because you view beauty in someone else does not mean that there's an absence of beauty in yourself. You know, like, putting yourself down to put someone up is not a compliment to me. It's not a compliment to anyone. So basically, confidence is like a muscle. You know, you have to exercise it every single day to make it strong. I heard that quote from Michelle Phan, and that is so true. Confidence is not something you're gonna gain overnight, girl. I wish it was, but it took me years to gain the confidence that I have now. And I still have my days. I have some days where I feel like I look like I'm gonna try to watch my language. I feel like a troll. Like, I feel so ugly I don't even want to leave the house. I still have those days. You gotta realize, even Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner have their days. Everybody has insecurities. Like, you need to remember that. Just because a girl you like idolize on Instagram and Twitter and stuff, they still have their days. They still have insecurities. They still sometimes feel, you know, not on fleek. And that is one thing with confidence. You have to fake it until you make it. Like, until you truly feel confident in yourself, you have to just fake that you are confident, honestly. And you gotta just speak shit into existence. That's not only with confidence, but anything you want to do with your life, you gotta speak that shit into existence. When I was younger, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I would watch YouTubers all the time. I started at 0 views, 0 subscribers. Now look at me. I have over 9 million accumulated views. I have close to 250,000 subscribers, which might not be a lot to some people, but that is a huge accomplishment to me. That's close to 250,000 of you guys who support me and love me and want to know what's going on in my life. And that, you know, I spoke that shit into existence. And that's what you got to do with confidence. If you constantly think negatively about yourself, like before you go into a test, you're like, I'm gonna fail. I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna fail. Or you're about to do your winged eyeliner and you're like, I know I'm gonna mess it up, so I just know I'm gonna mess it up. You are gonna mess it up because it is the law of attraction. If you want positive outcomes, you gotta think positive thoughts, positive vibes, positive energy. And that is one thing. If you constantly are putting yourself down and, you know, telling yourself you ain't shit, you know what? If you don't believe that stuff, if you don't believe, by the way, I'm sitting here talking about how to be a bad bitch and my nails look like this. You know, see, nobody's perfect. If you want to be viewed as a girl who, like, you know, nobody can mess with her, you know, no dude can play her, you gotta act like that. You gotta play the part. You can't just sit here and, you know, put yourself down and always think so negatively of yourself and then expect people to view highly of you, okay? Another thing I want to stress is that cocky and confidence are two different things. There is a fine line. This is confidence. I love myself. Cockiness is, I'm beautiful, but she's ugly. That's the difference between cockiness and confidence. So don't let someone tell you that you're a cocky bitch just because you love yourself, because you know what, you don't need that negativity in your life. And those people are just hater hoes because they're probably just jealous that they don't have that self-love and self-confidence that you have. Don't be afraid to be selfish. Don't be scared to put yourself first, because at the end of the day, you're all you got. So if someone tries to tell you that you're selfish just for putting yourself first and your needs and your feelings first, again, you don't need that negativity in your life, boo-boo, because you know what? Again, you are all you got at the end of the day. Just you and yourself. So put yourself first no matter what. Don't let a guy make you guilt yourself into doing things that he wants you to do and all that bullshit. You are your main priority. Remember that. So I'm going to go into, like, you know, dating and relationships in this little how to be a bad bitch video, because I think it plays such a big part, because I see so many girls' confidence destroyed over some lame ass dude. Oh my god, I've been there. I see this happen to a lot of my friends. You know, it's happened to me, girl. I've been played. Like, papi, conmigo no se juega, but like literally I have been played. Like, don't think just because a girl is, like, you know, popping on social media or she's like pretty or anything that she doesn't get her feelings hurt too. Like, I am a firm believer that for someone else to truly love you, you have to love yourself first. Like, how can you expect someone else to love you if you can't love yourself? Part of loving yourself is just demanding respect from a guy. I've had guys try to disrespect me and I put them in their place real quick. Like, boo boo, you know who you talking to? Like, the second a guy calls you a whore or a bitch or anything disgusting and like demeaning and stuff, you better leave his ass, because trust me, if a guy truly loves you, he would never call you those nasty words, and he will want to make you feel like a queen and a princess and never want you to feel low about yourself. So just remember that. Part of demanding respect is, don't let a guy take advantage of you and saying that you're his girl and then all you guys do is kick it at his crib. I'm sorry, that is not respect. I know a lot of people commented on my other videos saying, like, me and my boyfriend we started dating by just chilling in the house. Like, good for you, but to me, that's stuff you do later on in the relationship when you're comfortable with him. At the beginning, he should be, like, you know, not necessarily taking you on like extravagant dates. I'm talking like something small, like a movie on $5 Tuesday. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh no, like I don't need him to take me out, da da da, like good for you, but to me, if a guy is worth my time, he will make me feel that he is worth my time. Guys, my camera died, but I remember I just finished up talking about, you know, demanding respect in relationships and how loving yourself can transfer onto relationships, and not only relationships like, you know, like romantic relationships, also just with your friends and all that stuff. Just demand respect from everyone. Don't let your friends disrespect you, because you know what, if your friends are constantly putting you down, and I'm not talking about, you know, if you guys are close enough to have that relationship where you guys can, you know, make fun of each other and you won't take it to heart, because that's how I am with my really close friends. That's also another thing. You gotta speak up and speak your mind. You can't expect people to just know what's going on in your head and be like sad about the outcome of that. Like, you gotta voice your opinion, you gotta voice what you want, and again, speak shit into existence. So in my opinion, to truly be like a bad bitch or just like be confident, you have to own what you do. My biggest pet peeve is when people say, oh, I can't pull that off. You will never hear that sentence come out of my mouth. I will never say I can't pull something off. And that like truly bothers me that people say that. Like, what do you mean you can't pull something off? Like, clothes, for example, the clothes don't wear you. You wear the clothes. You can truly rock whatever the hell you want. You could wear a potato sack, and if you feel confident and you feel cute, who the fuck cares what other people think? I really truly do not care what other people think, because all that matters is how I feel about myself. You know, people might not like me and stuff, and I really don't care, because that's honestly on them, because I'm not doing anything to hurt anybody. I'm minding my own business. I'm focusing on my YouTube channel and my schoolwork and stuff, and I'm not getting into other people's affairs. So if someone else has a problem with me, that's all them, in my opinion. That's another thing. Hating, if you're hating on other girls, like, I'm sorry, but as much as you want to say you're a bad bitch, you're not, because if you're publicly hating on someone, like, that's just embarrassing. That's not a good look. If you're threatening to fight girls, that's not cute. I'm not going to call you trashy for it, like, stand your ground or whatever, but in my opinion, like, your face is too pretty to fight. Like, if you ruin your face, what are you going to do? If you get this big ugly scar, for what? Just because some girl stole your lame ass dude? Like, is it worth it? Ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth getting expelled from school? Is it worth going to jail for what? Like, just ask yourself that from a temporary person. I feel like I'm going everywhere in this video, but everything is just kind of like leading into each other. Don't publicly hate. Like, it's okay to not think someone's pretty. It's okay to look at someone and be like, like, I don't like her hair, or I don't like her makeup. Keep that shit in your head. Like, if you're scrolling on Instagram, nothing is like putting a knife to your neck, like, you better comment some rude shit on this girl's picture. Like, nobody's doing that to you. You don't need to throw in your 2 cents. You know, like, I just don't get that. I have never ever left a hate comment. Even before I was like, you know, a social media like influencer and stuff, I have never left a hate comment. I don't even know what goes through y'all's head when you do it. Constructive criticism is different, so remember that. But yeah, if you get a hate comment, for real, just block the bitch. Like, I'm telling you, the block button is such a beautiful invention, okay? Like, no need to comment back, no need to fight, no need to prove nothing. Literally, you press the block button, poof, the bitch is gone. Okay, guys? Don't get yourself involved in petty little shit that's not gonna matter. Worry about your money, your family, your passions in life, your job, your career, your schoolwork, because that's what's going to get you somewhere in life, not these little small-minded people that are surrounding you. I always tell myself that. These little small-minded people who think, you know, YouTube is a joke, or that I'm bad at makeup, or that I'm fat, or I'm ugly, or all that stuff. Like, are they putting a roof over my head? I just constantly tell myself that. Like, these people aren't benefiting me, you know? And who gives a shit what they think? The only people's opinions that I care about are my close friends and my parents and my sister. Because those are the people that know me. Those are the people that know my character. And those are the people that actually matter in my life. I'm gonna tell you, just confidence is just one of the most sexiest thing in females and males. It's the most attractive thing in my opinion. And honestly, for a guy, if you're a girl and you approach them and you make the first move, or you ask for their number and stuff, that will leave such a big impression on the guy. Trust me, from experience, like, they'll be like, damn, like, she knows what she wants. And that's hella attractive. So you just gotta own it. Like, literally, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Someone's gonna say no to you? Okay, a no is a no. Whatever, you can try again. There's so many times I've been told no in my life, you know? For example, YouTube, you know how there's like YouTube managers and all that? I've had some managers that didn't want me. They just didn't see me as someone who's gonna benefit them. They just didn't see me as someone who has potential, or just didn't like my content or whatever. And that's fine. I found someone who believes in me, and I honestly see myself making it far in life. I see myself having my own clothing line with my sister, and I see us, you know, just being well known, and our names being well known. And you know what? I'm gonna speak that shit into existence, and it's gonna happen. You just gotta keep telling yourself that. Even though I do have doubts in the back of my mind, like, what if I don't make it? What if my clothing line doesn't work out? What if nobody likes my designs? What if nobody likes me? You know, I'm gonna believe in myself, and I'm gonna have confidence in myself to do whatever the hell I put my mind to. And I'm really lucky I have someone like my sister in my life who's constantly putting positive thoughts in my head and constantly pushing me, and I think everybody needs that one person that's there for them and constantly pushing them, whether it's your mom, your sister, your teacher, your guidance counselor, your coach, whoever it is, just everybody needs that one person, and you can be that person's one person. You know, I love getting compliments and I love giving compliments. If I like a girl's shoes, I will tell her, hey, I love your shoes, or I love your hair, I love your eyes, you know. There's nothing like complimenting someone is just such a nice thing, and you can truly make their day. That's another thing with truly being confident with yourself. If you can be able to look at another pretty girl and think, wow, she's gorgeous, I want to be your friend, or I want to know how she did her eyeshadow, or I just want to know where she got her clothes from, or whatever, instead of being like, she ain't shit, like she not all that stuff. That is when you know you truly are confident and you truly love yourself, because you don't see nobody else as a threat, because nobody can be you. You are the only you. And you just need to remember that no one can ever take your place. There are going to be people that are prettier than you. There are going to be people that are smarter than you. There are going to be people who have more money than you. But they are not you. You just got to remember that. Another thing with confidence, don't be scared to change the things that you're insecure about. I know we're all about embracing your insecurities, which is great. I embrace a lot of my insecurities. I have a lot of insecurities, and you guys just think that I'm just this flawless person that just loves myself. Like, my eyebrows are naturally uneven as shit, okay? My boobs are a little bit saggy. I have stretch marks. I have arm fat. I have insecurities too, but am I going to let that stop me? No, I'm going to do things to either accept myself or to fix it, because you know what? There's nothing wrong with fixing the problems. If you want to get a boob job, get a boob job. If you want to get an ass job, get an ass job. If you want to get your lips done, get your lips done. Who cares what people think? It is your body. It is all you, homie. Whether you want to embrace yourself the way you are, or you want to get something done, it don't matter, because it's your body and it's nobody's business. And just remember that, just to do whatever you do, you just gotta own it, and you just gotta embrace it and not give a shit what other people think. And it's gonna be a journey, it's gonna be a process, but you just gotta constantly remind yourself that these people are irrelevant to your life. And one day you're gonna look back on them and just realize that those people built your character. Those people turned you into that great person you're gonna be one day. I feel like I was all over the place in this video, but there's truly like no like recipe or like, you know, steps to being confident. It's just a bunch of things you just gotta do every single day. Again, confidence is like a muscle. You just gotta exercise it every single day, and it will get stronger. And I really hope I helped some of you girls, and I help some of you girls love yourself, and just remember to take care of yourself first. That is your number one priority, is to take care of yourself and your well-being, your emotional health, your physical health, your spiritual health. And I really hope you guys had a good day, and I really hope this video helped you guys out. Bye everyone.